Hello, everybody. It's Casey here tonight for our spiritual talk. How's everybody doing? Let's see if YouTube puts a notification out or not. Doesn't look like it. How's everybody tonight? Em, how are you? I missed you. How you doing, hon? Long week. How's the new job? Did you get a notification, hon? Yeah, I'm good. I started some homeopathy. It seems to be clearing up some of the kidney stuff, which is triggering everything else. So, yeah, you did. I'm not getting notifications at all. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Yeah, the homeopathy's making a difference. Only I went out, I had to go get blood tests and stuff yesterday, and I stopped and ate someplace. I'm used to eating clean foods. I was up from 1 to 4 this morning. Could not sleep at all. Said it's got to be what I ate. So how's your new job, hon? How's your daughter doing? You did. I don't know what's going on with throat tonight. Yes. That's got me wondering what the heck's going on that I'm not getting notifications. Huh. That is so weird. Good for you, girl. You deserve it. You deserve a good job. As long as you enjoy it. Well, I show one other person. I thought we'd talk a little bit about angels tonight. And I pulled a oracle of the 7 energies, but I was going to wait. Yeah. I was going to wait a minute and see if anybody else showed up. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a couple minutes. What the heck's going on here? That is so weird. Jeez. I have 527 videos up. Wow. Uh-huh. Yeah, my hairdresser hasn't been around. She's still been shut down. So I got the scissors today and cut about an inch off of mine. Yeah, it's crazy. Thanks. Okay, card for the night. These are new oracle cards. So the card for tonight is Time Machine. Okay. It says the key concepts are inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. So it says, we rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on these old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experience of our ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now. Ask yourself, excuse me, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Sometimes you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well into it. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. You can make a different choice regarding how you respond to life right now. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new situations are attempted. The time is ripe for change, so keep going. Every step is important. Allies will rally, but in the end, you are the one you've been searching for. One day you will remember how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. Yes, yes, yes. So those are awesome cards, I think. I don't know why I'm losing my voice tonight. Somebody's not speaking their truth. That's crazy. Might be the spray I used. It's hot tonight. Well, I was mopping floors earlier, trying to catch up with housework now that I'm starting to feel a little better. Still can't walk very far. I have to stop. I'm huffing and puffing, but but yeah, this homeopathy is making a huge difference. So, do you guys have any questions about anything before we start talking about angels? Oh, I know. That's probably what it is the smoke, because I just opened up the doors because it's so hot in here. Yeah. And now there's a fire down at Pikes Peak. Now we're really going to get it. As if we weren't getting enough from California and the ones out west. Yeah. Okay, so this was from Gaia sent it out. So what are the roles of different types of angels? So when you start tapping into your spirituality and to your higher guidance, there's so many different angels. Some work with emotions like joy, faith, hope, comfort, healing. I had somebody do some healing work, go in and scan their energy field and ask their healing team to come in and neutralize what was going on in the body and then heal the area, and made a huge difference. They were shocked. So we have angels for earth elements, groups of people, countries, and regions. So there are 3 main tiers of angels. So we have the guardian angels. They're an unexplainable presence that protects our individual physical, mental, and emotional well-being at all times. A lot of people believe that 2 guardian angels are assigned to us when we're born. Okay. And then there are, the second tier consists of angels who are assigned to rule over certain elements, areas, or regions. They may be called upon for guidance in exchange for simple expression of gratitude. The Essenes called these angels watchers and believed that they could morph into the flesh for the purpose of guiding, teaching humanity how to create their own bodies of celestial light in order to ascend to the heavenly realms. I had somebody, I've never had this experience before. I had somebody that came in when I was doing some Reiki on somebody and some access bars, and they told me that they were one of the watchers. And they assisted me in the healing, and it's like, wow. That was quite an experience. I've never had that happen before. So the third tier of angels are angels that manage the angels. They can be called upon for their specific skills in protection, healing, communication, or creativity. So to me, that would be the archangels. They are exempt from the restrictions of space-time continuum. Archangels are able to simultaneously answer any and every call. That's something somebody told me, God, 40 years ago. Don't worry about calling upon the archangels because they can be everywhere at any time. So the best way to communicate are through ritual, meditation, and tarot cards. There's no limitations. I remember somebody that came over and did some healing work. This man said, I had somebody in the corner of my house. And I talked to the person that owned the house before, and in that corner, her dad had been doing some work. The hammer fell off the roof and hit him in the head and killed him. And he was stuck in that corner of the house. So a friend of mine came and he called in the seraphim angels to come and take him into the light. I thought that was interesting. And when my sister crossed, one night I was sleeping and it's like somebody it's like ice water touched my toes. Okay? And I woke up. About 2 minutes later, my son started calling that my daughter was sick. And my sister had just passed. So when I went in to look who it was that touched me, it was my sister. She hadn't crossed all the way. So what I did is I called in her personal angels, and the seraphim angels to walk her across the bridge into the light. And it's because she was reluctant to go. She would get about halfway across and she would come back again. We definitely know from the way she died, she was not ready to go. But she finally crossed the bridge, and then I didn't have any more contact with her. I hadn't thought about that. Somebody was asking me if I ever hear my spirit guides. Occasionally, when I'm emotional, I will hear someone tell me something. Okay, so one way to ensure consistent communications is to meditate. Okay, or create a space, a ritual. You can invoke them in to open communication and let the angels know that you're listening. So with the meditation part of it, you quiet your thoughts, allows you to focus on your heart and feeling the angelic frequencies of love, peace, and gratitude. And then the angels communicate through tarot cards, through feelings, images, symbols, and metaphors. Radley Valentine has a thing right now on Hay House where you can go in, and in the first one, he tells a story about how he developed cards. He didn't want cards that were scary, like the devil and all these things. So he created angelic cards. He's got, what did he say? He's got 4 decks out right now, and he's got 3 more coming out. They're awesome decks. But he was even talking about what some of the symbols were, like unicorns or magic and healing and fun and stuff. So yeah, that's what they had out for Gaia today. But I know there's different angels. There's a different angel for each level of the Kabbalah. That's a lifetime of learning right there. The Kabbalah is the tree of life, and it's got an angel on all the tree, and it's like a spiritual business plan. Everything is interactive and single to stand on its own at the same time. It's just absolutely amazing. Yeah. So that was the little. If you girls have any questions, let me know. Or anything you want to talk about on a spiritual level. Of course, the last couple of weeks we've got off on talks on relationships too. Huh? Yeah. We've got cherubim angels, archangels, guardian angels, healing angels, seraphim angels. Seraphim angels are the largest. Archangels are awesome. Yeah. Looks like nobody's coming in tonight. It was quiet last Sunday too. Nobody got notifications last Sunday. Not even me on yeah, it is quiet. I had one little gal from India ask me about, I couldn't really find out a lot of information about it, but she was asking about sleep paralysis. That's usually when somebody's leaving their body, but there's other things that could contribute to that too, is ley lines, interfering lines, Yeah. But yet I had a lot of people request just to do the spiritual talks. There wasn't that many last Sunday night either because the notifications didn't go out. So I was able to do longer readings for everybody. Yeah. I've been kind of taking it easy on the readings. This kind of threw me for a loop and ended up me up in the hospital. Did you go in and look at your love reading for the end of the month? I got those up anyway. So I need to start on the love readings for the first of the month and the general readings too. Yep, fun stuff. Do any of you ladies have anything you want to talk about tonight? All three of you. It's good you got your daughter there to cut your hair anyway. You see one what, hun? Yes. I know. That's what I'm saying. Last week, 76 people popped in and out. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Cambridge. We were talking about angels. Yeah. How's everybody tonight? So we talked a little bit about angels. So if you guys have any questions at all or anything that you want to talk about, let me know. We had an interesting conversation last Friday night. Some gentleman popped in and asked me a bunch of questions about consciousness. He was kind of flabbergasted because I told him he says even a pencil has consciousness. Yes, it does, because if you look, okay, so the Native Americans talk about we're all one. We are, because at the very basic of everything are the atoms and the molecules and everything, and there's a consciousness behind all of that. All of that. I did put a shorter version up in under classes. I did put a shorter version of What the Bleep Do We Know? I'm encouraging you, all of you, to watch that. That is so much better than The Secret, because it goes into more depth and talks about how energy works and what happens when it's observed and not observed. Because when it's observed, it'll act one way. When it's not observed and just recorded, it'll act a different way. So this is how we create our reality. Whatever we focus our attention on is what we're creating. Okay, you have a good night, Em. Oh, then see, this was a good topic tonight, huh? So your personal angels stepped in and protected you. And I always give you guys encouragement to invite your personal angels in to help you and to let you know things that you need to know or protection from, because they can't interfere unless you give them permission to. I'm so happy that you're okay. Now, Tiffany was upset because she wasn't going to be here tonight because she's in the emergency room with appendicitis. Thank the universe. I'm so happy nobody was hurt bad. So happy. I remember reading some articles about how sometimes angels appear. The paramedics were working on a guy that was in an accident out in the middle in a rural area, and the paramedics were working on him, and he died. And then this woman in dress from probably the early 1900s, she showed up out of nowhere, was screaming scripture and hitting him on the chest with her Bible, and he came back to life. Oh my gosh, girl. That's bad. And your car didn't flip? See, that's a perfect example of how the angels help. You know that somebody was with you then. I drove all the way to Denver and back. I stopped and I had my car looked at. And they said they couldn't find anything wrong because it was wobbling funny. It was making a funny noise. Okay. Nobody could find anything wrong with it. So I drove to Denver and back. It's an hour. It was about 45 miles. And drove back, and the lug nuts had broke off. I was almost home when the tire came off. Wow. That's incredible, girl. You can't tell me those angels, yeah, weren't helping you today. That's awesome. See, things to give thanks for. And the more you acknowledge that, the more synchronicity you have, the more you'll see things. Girl, I've had car problems all my life, and I'm sure my dad planted a seed. He told me that I never take care of cars. I was driving down the highway one time and I heard pew, and I'm in the left lane speeding to get to work, and the transfer case blew. And it was bumper to bumper traffic, and by the grace of God, this pathway all of a sudden opened up, and I just rolled over to the other side of the road, off the road. Potential for a pileup. I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking you're lucky you didn't flip the car, hon. Things to be grateful for. Thank you, universe. Ah, well, you know, he always has extra protection. You know, the Native Americans always talked about how people that had autism or they were touched, they are touched by the universe. They are special people that give us many, many good lessons. They're a blessing to people. And they are. They are. How many things do blessed children like that teach us? They teach us a whole different reality and teach us unconditional love in so many ways. That's awesome. So, see, it talks about guardian angels. It's the first tier of angels who manifest as an unexplainable presence that protects our individual physical, mental, and emotional well being at all times. Some experts believe that each of us have at least 2 guardian angels assigned to us at birth. I'm so grateful for you that nobody was hurt. That is, oh, I'm glad you shared that. See, and that's one of the things I've been talking about. Give your personal angels, your guardian angels, your healing angels, permission to communicate with you and to step in and do things for you, you know? Ah, see, I don't pick up on people's guides. They rotate. Yeah, I have somebody that's talking to right now. They're talking to their future daughter that has popped up all of a sudden. So her grandmother and her other guides have all stepped back, and this child that's coming in the future is talking to her. But you know, they're all there observing all the time. 14 guys, I don't know. I do know that one of mine, I don't communicate, I don't hear them. I know they talk to me because I pop up with things in my dreams. I know somebody set me down and somebody's talking to me and teaching me things. And one of them is a Native American, and he's got 2 wolves, and he's got a sense of humor. One is a black wolf and one is a white wolf. So that was, and I know when I'm stressed, really emotionally stressed, then somebody comes in and answers my questions. Do they ever talk to you, hon? I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring. My little pug. She's snoring loud tonight. You use a pendulum? Yeah. We talked a little bit about the pendulum last night and dowsing. Not last night, last Friday night. because you can douse for ley lines and interference lines and water under your building that can cause stress and anxiety, trouble sleeping, and health problems. Telepathic medium. Girl, I don't even know what I am. Sometimes I just know things. I don't hear things, I just know things. Oh, yeah. "14 guides." Wow. Never thought to ask that. I ask other things. I have called in people's healing teams. Claircognizance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't keep track of that. I don't know. Yeah. So I pulled a card earlier. Let me read you what the card said. It was talking about integrating lessons from the past. What the heck? I'll just pull a different card for you. Okay, so this seems to be a tool that is very powerful. I had a young man I told how to do it, and he went in and pulled his brother-in-law and his sister out of comas. They both were in a car accident, and they had bleeding in the brain, and they were in comas. And so you close your eyes and you scan your energy field, and you clear anything in your energy field. You either turn it green and then turn it white to neutralize it, or you create the opposite of it, the same size. Say if it's black, you're going to turn it white, and then you're going to bounce them together. So you clear your energetic field, your auric field like that. Then you go in and scan the body. So he has issues with the traditional concept of God and angels. So I told him to go in and ask permission to scan her body and see what, and then call in her healing team to neutralize whatever it is and to heal it. So he did that about 1:30 in the morning, and he went to sleep with his head on the side of her bed while he was doing it. She woke him up at 3 in the morning and says, "I saw you. What were you doing? You brought me out of the darkness into the light." He freaked out. He freaked out. I was, I teach people these things, but the feedback is so awesome. It's so awesome, And so she says, "Can you go in and do," she asked about her husband, and she goes, "Can you go in and do that to him too?" Now they want to meet me. These are born again Christians, and they don't believe in stuff like this. So this is going to be an interesting conversation. And my son-in-law, so I went in and asked permission to work on him last night because he had esophageal cancer, and the tumor has gone down. He just went through chemo and radiation. So they went in and I think they took part of his intestines to rebuild the esophagus. So he's been having problems, and they were going to go back in and do surgery today. But when I went in and asked permission, I asked where the problems were. And it was interesting because I saw a spark here, here, and here. Now, he just a few months ago had a big old chunk taken out of his head because he had skin cancer. Yeah. And so I asked them to neutralize all that and to heal it. So there might have been a little bit of something going on there too. But it's so my daughter hasn't returned my calls to see how he's doing. Yeah, it's I'm in awe of the universe all the time. All the time. It's just wow. Wow. Pull a card for Tracy. A tall tale. These are new, so I don't know. It's denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation. Fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind. Yeah. Not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words, learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusionary sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story even though you know it has no substance. Whatever lie we're caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there is the lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding an active addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own tales. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control, the desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth, be willing to pay the price, and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to where you need to go to be truly empowered to reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfettered. Yep. Hi, Color Me Coco. You know, the reason we're not in our full power is because we have those belief systems and those points of view. Hey, Bree, how are you, hon? Okay, so I talk about this in the readings. We are raised with cultural point of views, okay? Our parents' points of views, our teachers' points of views, okay? Yeah, those all hold us back from being fully who we can be. That's why I teach you guys the bubble technique to start clearing away those fears, those doubts, that negative self-talk, statements that people have told you. The more you clear away all those, okay, the closer you get to who you are. Because we have those, the subconscious mind, okay, does not know good or bad. It just knows, okay, this is what's stuck in the subconscious mind. This is what they're dwelling on. This is what they want. This is what they're focusing on. That's what I talk about in the wish card. Make sure you focus on the positive rather than the negative, because the subconscious mind, the universe, is going to give you exactly what you're thinking about. If you're worrying about something, if you're telling yourself a story, that's negative self-talk, that's how you're creating your reality. Yes, it knows what we tell us. So the bubble technique is a way to clear that. If you can trade with somebody that does access consciousness bars, that clears out a multitude of stuff at the same time. A lot of stuff. But we need to get past everybody else's story, points of view, our cultural things. I mean, look at how organized religion has told us. You can't do this, that, and that, or you're going to go to hell. My thing is, okay, why would the universe give us free will for organized religion to come in and tell us that we can't do this, that, and that? Okay, that defeats the purpose of free will. And that also puts up blockages, you know, just like how many people have been mediums since they were little. One of my grandsons started seeing spirits walking through the house. Yes, getting past the human experience. My grandson was seeing this stuff. He kept telling his dad, "Dad, why is that man in my room? Why is that man in the hall?" So my friend explained to him, okay, so he's gonna be one of these empathic people that can pick up spirits, okay? She says, tell him to tell them that I'm too little to help you, that you're gonna have to find somebody else to help you or come back years from now, right? My son's wife freaked out. No, that's like giving permission. So I don't know if he ever told my grandson that or not. But it's now she has put up blockages that it's not right. So how is he ever going to tap into his gifts? You know, because he's taught that it's right and wrong, you know? Color Me Coco, you never answered. You said I'm in so much. And how are you tonight, Bree? How is everybody doing tonight? Exactly. Exactly. If we cannot, well, I don't know. They're pretty good at, this child is the smartest child I've ever seen. I have 11 grandchildren, 6 great grandchildren, and this little boy is the smartest kid that I've ever seen in my life. Very good natured. They pretty much let him do everything that he wants to do. But he's got such a good heart, you know. Ah, my pan. Hey, there's some peppers over here on the stove. My son-in-law.
Your daughter's getting together the other stuff for you.
Okay.
She said that we still have your shampoo at our house, so we'll just bring it to you.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to shampoo the carpets tonight. Oh, trying to get all the house clean.
Leave peppers on the stove.
There should be a white bag with peppers.
You mean a brown bag with peppers?
It might be a brown bag.
It's a brown bag. With 2 green peppers?
Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe you could make some green peppers.
Well, thank you.
Stuffed peppers.
Oh, I think here your daughter comes.
Hold on, Bree. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, autistic children are sensitive. Okay.
Love you. Brought your cake pan back.
Yes, and you forgot the freaking shampoo.
No, I have your bottle at home. I never used it.
Okay.
I just have to grab it for you. I didn't want to buy you more. So I'll bring it by tomorrow.
Yes, because I want to shampoo the carpets.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Have a
See
good
you
night.
tomorrow, okay? Have a good night.
You have a good one. Give that baby a kiss for me.
I will. Do you want me to keep the door open?
Yes, it's hot.
Love you.
Okay, so did I do a video on cutting cords? I think I did. Yeah, the kids are phenomenal, Tracy. Okay, Bree. So do this right now. Close your eyes. Okay. I want you to ask the angels to color cord the cords. Any cords coming from him, okay, ask the angels to color code them red. And if you've got kids with him, you may see the cords coming through him, from him through the kids to you also. Or any friends, common friends, okay, they are red. Okay, so ask the angels to dissolve, to cut and dissolve all ends of the cords. It's coming from your head, see? Okay. Scan your whole body. Make sure that he's not attached to the first and second chakra too, and third chakra. So ask your personal angels and your healing team to come in and neutralize the cords. Cut and dissolve all ends of the cords. And if you've got kids or common friends, yeah. Okay. So call in your personal angels, your guardian angels, your healing angels to neutralize, dissolve, or neutralize, cut, and dissolve all ends of the cords between you and him. And make sure, like I said, if you've got common friends, if you've got kids, look for the cords through them coming to you also. Because, yes, Archangel Michael can do it. Yes. That's who I usually call upon, as Archangel Michael. Okay, ask, who are the green cords from? Ask. Or trace the cords and see where they go. Hi. How do you say your name? Hugh Trow. Trace the cords and see where they go. This is a learning experience for a lot of people, okay? This is why I ask you to ask him to color code the cords. The green cords may not be from him, but it may be something that you need to be aware of. That's why I ask you to have the angels color code them, so you know if they're coming from him, to have them color red. Yes. It seems faded. Okay, so ask your angels again to highlight any cords coming from him in any direction. See if there's anything else. Make sure ask them to color code everything red from him. Even if it's through another person. And while you're at it, ask if there's any stealth cords attached to you from him. And to neutralize cut and dissolve all ends of that too. Stealth cords are not something that you can see. It's something that only the angels can see. Let me know when they're gone, hon. Okay. Yeah. Now, what happens a lot of times is when you cut cords with somebody, they call you. Okay, don't reattach. If you want to keep his energy away from you, you can put up mirrors facing out for his energy. Okay? You want them above, below, around and through, inside and out, but they're mirrors facing out, deflecting his energy. That's okay, hon. We just do spiritual talk every Friday night. Let me know if that works, hon. I cut cords with my first husband years and years and years ago, and I did a reading for me, and they go, he's got a spell on you. I said, what? What? How can that? And she goes, he's still attached to you. She described him and everything, and I said, no, I don't see any cords. She called me back later. She goes, does somebody in his family do dark arts? And I said, his sister. He was coming in through his sister and attaching to me. But see, he's sucking your energy on a spiritual level. I don't do spells. I don't do anything like that. So it was beyond my comprehension that somebody can do that. So what I did, because I have kids with him and grandkids and great-grandkids, I said, okay, I'm going to cut cords with the whole Rivera family. Okay? All the way down, descendants, everything. I'm going to cut cords with all of them. All the Riveras, all his family, anybody that, that I could think of. And ask for only the most appropriate people, like my kids, my grandkids, and my great-grandkids reattach. And it was funny because my grandson was the first one to get a hold of me the next day. He says, Grandma, I've been thinking about you all day. I've been in training down here in Texas, and I've been thinking about you all day. I just wanted to message you and tell you I love you. And it's like, he reattached immediately. So then my oldest daughter was the next one. So and what was interesting is maybe it's something we need to do occasionally is disconnect from our loved ones and then reattach, because when they came back into in a whole totally different energy. So I was telling somebody about that, and about 4 other people tried it, and they said their whole family relations all changed because they did that. It's like it clears stagnant energy and brings in a whole new energy. So live and learn. Yeah, I think that would be reconnecting the cords again. So you just want to, yeah, I think it would be. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. So you keep doing the tarot cards, checking on him, hon? So what I'm doing with my twin flame is this guy doesn't let go. He contacts me. He talks to me every night in the 5th dimension. I blocked him. He doesn't want to make the effort to come back in the physical. But I blocked him. He's mad. He's mad big time. Yeah. That's why I asked about the stealth cords. Because if he's got some kind of stealth cords, I want you to check. Don't just check your chakras. Don't just check your physical body. My twin flame, when somebody went in and did some healing on me, he was attached to my breath. When they went to clear it, the message they got was, she's the breath of my life. And it's like, what the hell? They attach. This is why I told you about the stealth cords. Okay? The stealth cords are things that we do not see. I had no idea that was possible. But it was 2 healers and they both said it at the same time. Wow. You know, and they do all kinds of deep level multi-dimensional healing, and they, yeah, that was a trip. Yeah. So what was interesting is when I put up the spiritual blocks, he found a way to get around it. So I put up another block and I asked the archangels to please block him. Then I walked around for 2 days and I couldn't figure out why I was angry. Okay, I may be able to block him that way, but I'm an empath. I'm still picking it up. Still picking it up. It's like, what the heck? So what I'm doing is I'm just saying I release you. I'm releasing you to your higher good. I'm releasing you to your higher good. And it was interesting because once I blocked him too, I thought it was me. I thought I was obsessing about him. As soon as I blocked him, it stopped. It's him. It's so totally him. He's so got himself convinced that he wants to be single that he's never going to make the effort. So it's like, and somebody told me, yeah, this is something you guys have been doing for several lifetimes. Well, you know what? I'm not going to play into it. They keep telling me he's coming back, but it's like, I'm not going to, I do not want to play those games. I am not going to do that. It's no fun. I didn't want him to be my twin flame. So try that, hun. Hi, Daisy. How are you? So try that, hun. I'm releasing you to your higher good. That's all. And it seems to be helping. You behaving yourself, Daisy? See, that's them playing their games. It's time to break the cycle. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm not going to play the game anymore. I just need to break this cycle. I don't want to do it anymore. I really want in this lifetime. I have not had a good relationship in this lifetime. Okay. We can talk after this, hun, if you want. It is a game. And I'm not doing it. I'm not playing the game this time. Yeah. Yes. So my goal in this lifetime is to have a relationship to where I'm not a third party in my own marriage. I'm not somebody that is an afterthought, you know? Somebody that loves me as much as I love them. So it's looking on it and not playing the games with the twin flame. Not doing that. It's no fun. It's not going to get resolved this lifetime because this man is the wounded warrior. Hey, Casey. How are you, hon? I don't have your phone number. And because Bulldog did everything last time. I got your email, though. 1010. Casey, are you ready to start the Metaphysical Book Club? Did you get your book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers? Did you get it from Leo? I know, Bree. Yes. So I need to get a hold of Tatty because I'm thinking we could do it on Wednesday nights, and I could always come on earlier because I know you guys are in a different time zone. But I need to talk to Tatty and Elle. She got her book. Yeah. So I just need to. Yeah. So Bree, let me know how that works for you, hon. Okay. I will do that, hon. Yes. Yes. It's I don't know what yeah, it's crazy. Casey, how are you? Yes. We were just talking about releasing and cutting cords and looking for stealth cords. Those are invisible cords. Yeah. Like I said, hon, release him to his higher good. You know, it's just too emotionally traumatizing for us. You're on cloud 9? What's going on, hon? Sounds like Casey's got some good news. Tracy was in a car accident today that she knows the angels were protecting her. Tiffany's in the hospital tonight with appendicitis. So she said to tell everybody hi. She was so worried about missing tonight that she messaged me. Yes, she is. Yes. You're all amazing and beautiful. Sprinkling KC dust. I love that. Every time somebody says Casey, those are my initials, KC. Sorry, guys. I keep picking at my fingernails. I have paint. I've been doing a painting, and I have paint all over my fingernail polish. So we all need to send love back to Casey. Did everybody get a notification tonight? Because the last videos I've been putting up, I'm not even getting a notification that I did videos, and YouTube has lost some videos. I had to redo them. I'm so happy you're happy. You had to bring in your sunshine, didn't you? Thank you for bringing in your sunshine. So, do you have some good news for us, Casey? Well, I'm glad that you are. Yeah. Spread it out, honey. We need that right now. There's so much stuff going on. Yes. We need that. Yep. And smile even if you're faking it. I listened to Morris Invest to see what's going on politically, and he was talking about this, I think yesterday. He says, smile, fake it. It still changes your energy. Yes. But you've always been bubbly, Casey. Always. Yes. It's awesome to have a good laugh. That's one of the things that I've had to learn because I have a tendency to get too serious. Yeah. So at the beginning, if you guys go back and listen to the first of it, we were talking about angels a little bit. So, and if anybody has any more questions on how to do things, I'm still recommending for everybody. I put the shorter version of What the Bleep Do We Know up on in classes. Talks about how we create our reality. It's so much more in depth than The Secret. I was talking to somebody last week and they said they were absolutely shocked because they didn't realize how in depth it was. Oh, so tell us about the ghost hunting. You can't? The ghost hunting is freaking you out, or he's freaking you out, hun? Yeah, ghosts are kind of scary. Ghosts are, yeah. I lived in a house that was on a vortex, and we had, oh my gosh, I could tell you stories about that house, but we had shadows that walked through the house all the time. We'd have visitors come over and they'd tell me, do you know you got shadows walking through the house? Hi, Rudy. How are you? How were exams, hun? New toys, huh? So just be aware that if you've got ghosts in your house, you can call the archangels in to send them back from where they came from. Elle, how are you, hun? So Casey's ready to start the book. Yeah. I just need to get a hold of Tatty now. Yes. Riddy, did you check for those ley lines under your bed? Hey, Bulldog. Yeah. I need to get hold of Tatty. Because Tatty's an hour behind me, and Casey, I think you're 2 hours ahead of me. Were you sleeping, Bulldog? Ah. My daughter's getting ready to move at the first of the month down to Winter Park. You're crying, Bulldog? What's going on, hon? Okay, so really check for also if there are any resistant lines under your bed. Did she not have her purse with her? Okay. I know, and I know you've been trying to help her all week. Bulldog's been trying to help her all week. Well, you know what? Not after that. Just bless her and send her to her highest good. No, but it hurts when you try to help somebody and they accuse you of all kinds of stuff. That's a reflection of who they are. Yeah. Girl, we need to get you out of there. Did you make that phone call yet? Did you find your grandmother's name yet? Yes. Send her to her higher good. Girl, you need to write a list of everything you need to do, girl. Here. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of talking to one guy once a week. I finally told him, I said, are you a workaholic or what? Oh, honey, we're sending you love. The I don't know. I haven't had a chance to ask him. He doesn't stay on long enough. Well, I had one guy that was messaging, and I think that I pulled some cards on him, and I think he's found the person that he's looking for. And then another guy that says he's from Denver says he's originally from Ireland. So my radar goes up because a lot of scammers say they're here and they're from another country. But he's very spiritual. We've only talked for like 5 minutes last week and this week. So Bulldog does do a lot to help people. Elle, what else are you seeing in them cards, girl? Oh my goodness. I gotta write that down. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. King of Cups and Chariot. Yeah, I've been letting go of my twin flame. Yeah. Thank you for doing that, Elle. Yes, Elle is amazing. That's what I said, baby. Yeah. So what I'm doing for my twin flame is I'm releasing him to his higher good. You know, it's funny because usually if about a month before your birthday, things start shifting in your life. And my birthday is the end of September. So I've been kind of waiting to see if any changes are coming in. But Bulldog and I are both on an app called Hinge, Hinge. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, okay? Yeah, like I said, I'm releasing the twin flame to his highest good because I'm not going to play the games. I'm not going to play the games. But you know what, Bulldog, you took steps beyond that in order to help her when you talked to the landlord, okay? You put yourself out there and showed how much you care for other people. Yeah. See, Bulldog does that a lot. She puts herself out there for people. That's why she's got a. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, because it's he comes back. I'm going to tell him, look, you know, you don't want to make the effort. You don't want to make any commitment. You just want to play games, and I'm just not going to do it. So this is the thing, Bulldog. When are you gonna turn some of that love on yourself? Well, exactly. So when are you going to realize that you are who you're searching for? Then why are you beating yourself up tonight? Yeah. See, a lot of times we try to step in and help other people. The thing is, one of the lessons I learned is, you know, if they don't ask, don't help them. Because otherwise they're going to resent you, and they're going to resent you, and they're going to be angry with you. If you help without them asking, you're interfering with their free will. So, you know, you can plant a seed. So that's what I kind of do now. I kind of plant a seed. I tell them about something. I offer something. And if they ask, then I help. Okay? They've got to ask for themselves. In a car that was falling apart, too. She was taking her life into her own hands and driving that car. So put that in the bubble, Bulldog, because you know, if you put that out there, then yeah, you're limiting yourself, hon. And you know that you help because it makes you feel good. So I said you took your life into your own hands driving her car. So you know you've done what you can. So the limitation's not on you, hun. So everywhere that you're beating yourself up, hun, put it in the bubble. But don't say that you're going to close your door forever, because then you're limiting yourself, okay? You don't want to do that. Yeah, you can't limit who you are because somebody else is having issues. Honey, that's a reflection of them. Okay? That's a reflection of them. That's not a reflection of who you are, hon. And this is what I'm talking about with um buying into other people's reality. Yeah, exactly, Elle. Well, that's one thing to be grateful for, is that she did man up and apologize. And you helping out is a reflection of who you are, not a reflection of everybody else. Quit buying into other people's realities, girl. I know, I know. I had somebody accuse me one time of taking her video. She goes, "If you're so hard up that you have to steal my video, why didn't you say something and I would have bought one for you?" And it's like later, then she nonchalantly was talking about something, and then she says, "Oh, by the way, I found my video." And I thought, couldn't even apologize, huh? Yeah. Not putting ourselves in a position to where that happens. I'm sorry, Bulldog. Just walk away, yeah. Bulldog is reclaiming her power. But the thing is, we have to give that unconditional love out to other people, whether we're hurt or not, you know? Because that's who we are, is unconditional love. You know? We can't do that. This is we were talking about that a little bit, about how we put up blocks, and we can't shut ourselves down like that. Then we start blocking it coming in. Because those are all, yeah, all the things that keep us from manifesting. Again, release her to her higher good. That's the only thing you have no control over what other people do, think, or say. You just only have control of what you think, do, and say. And that seems to be the theme of the night, too, is releasing them to their higher good. I love you guys. You guys are such a good support system. That's one of the reasons I like this group, is everybody's very supportive of each other, you know? Like everything that Bulldog is going through tonight. You know, we all jump in and support each other. Releasing twin flames too, Casey. I do readings for Bulldog off of here, but I will pull one of these cards tonight, the Oracle cards. Which video? Is it got a title? I don't know. I've seen some spooky dang shit, because my first husband's sister did witchcraft. Boy, you talk about bringing in a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this makes sense. So, Bulldog, I want you to give gratitude for the lessons that you've learned tonight through your neighbor, okay? And here's a card, Spirit of Gratitude. Okay? The prospering power of prayer, communion with the divine, expressing deep gratitude as you move through the world, knowing that your prayers will be answered exactly as they are meant to be. In prayer, we connect directly to our higher power. It is a way for us to be in communion with the divine, a reminder that our lives are a sacred conversation we are continuously engaged in. Prayer lets us know we are not alone. A power greater than us acts on our behalf and is activated through us, sufficing our hearts and minds with a faith that is life-affirming, loving, and compassionate. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are only part of the equation of life, that a spiritual aspect is always in operation. We engage in humility, knowing we are in a co-creative partnership and have so much to be grateful for. Expressing gratitude and asking to be of service is the most powerful, prospering prayer of all. When you focus your attention on appreciation for what the smallest aspects of your life and what you have already experienced, it's like waving a magic wand. Everything you need comes to you without effort. Obstacles fall away and your purpose becomes even clearer. The kind of prayer that will prosper you and others today is one of deep, abiding gratitude. You become a magnet for miracles when you are grateful and ask to be a channel for divine purpose, divine abundance, love, and compassion. The power of Source is within you. Now is the time to awaken. No, don't leave. YouTube. You don't know what the name of it is? Because if I click on that, then it will take me out of here. I know I wasn't going to do readings tonight, but Casey's here. Okay, how about we pull a couple of the transparent tarot cards that Casey bought for me. I'm still learning them. Okay. Yes, they are transparent. And Casey bought them for me. She donated the money for me to get them. And since she donated the money, we'll pull 3 cards for her. Yeah, I'm just learning there's different symbols for the okay, that one I'm going to have to look up. Okay, let me show you these. Watch the devil come up. No, actually, the first card is the 6 of Cups. Okay? The 6 of Cups is someone or something coming back from the past. Nostalgia or longing for something from the past. Okay? That's the first one. The second one, I know this is the Chariot. You can overlap them. Let me see if I can keep this from... See? We have the Chariot. That's forward movement. That's success. Okay? but you don't quite have a handle on it yet, okay? The third one is the Hermit. Okay, this is taking time to go within and know thyself. This is for Casey. Okay, so that's, yeah. So I'm thinking that you need to decide what you want, girl. There's something you need to make a decision, a choice about. Like I said, the Six of Cups is somebody or something coming back from the past, or nostalgia or longing for something from the past, but yet you're moving forward successfully, but it's still in divine timing. And then the Hermit is going in and knowing thyself. Okay. Let's do Bulldog next. You may have everything you want, but there's still a longing for something, girl. Yes. Yes. We'll do Bulldog, L, and is, who else is here? Bree, are you still here? Is the longing for you, Casey? Okay, Bree's on here too. Who else is here? Who else wants a quick 3-card read? Oh, was watching. Okay, well, watch the video. That'll probably give you a little time. Bulldog's next. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the first one, Bulldog, is the 7 of Cups. Okay, you've got some choices and decisions that are coming up. And then I have the 8 of Cups. Now look at this one. Okay, this is climbing a mountain to me. Climbing the obstacles. Okay? It's not, because traditionally this would be walking away from a situation. But to me, and this one, the way it's made is you're rising above the situation. Okay? You're moving into mastery. Look at this. Okay? Success. Moving forward, mastery, mastering your thoughts, mastering your spirituality. He's holding the sword of truth and clarity. This is cutting through all the obstacles, all the belief systems. Okay? Cutting through everything and finding the truth and clarity and tapping into your spirituality, okay? Don't cry, girl. You're just releasing some of the stuff. I feel like you're releasing stuff that has been buried for a long time. This is not just this person that has done this to you. Your family has done that too, okay? Yes, Riddy. I asked who else was here, hon. Oh, Daisy's here too. Look at Daisy. Okay. Yes. Is it that bad? I'm not watching it then because I live by myself. I'm not watching it. I have a very, very active imagination and I have seen a lot of stuff. Okay, Elle, this one's for you, okay? Oops, oops, oops. It's not bad. It's enough for Bree to say, no, I'm not watching it. Okay, I need to look up what this one is real quick. The symbols are different, like I said, so I just need to know which it is. It's a Hierophant. Okay. So the first card I have, L, is the star. Okay. We have the star here. So there's light being brought into your situation. Okay. Lots of healing going on. There's a need for emotional and passion balance. Okay. It's actually boring. Okay. And then I have the Three of Swords. So there's some healing coming in for this heartache that you have, hun. Whether it's a person that has broke your heart, it's separation by distance, arguments, disputes that have caused heart. Yeah, yeah. But see, yeah, here's the Hermit. Here's the Hermit. So the star is bringing light and healing, okay, to the situation. And then here comes the Hermit. You're going within. You're doing a lot of soul searching because of this. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, all three cards together. The light is shining out of you in the Hermit mode because of all this heartache and arguments and disputes that you have had, okay? But look at how beautiful that is. Okay. And that's funny because, you know what? When I made my little list, I wrote L and Hermit under it. Okay, really, what connection between? Bulldog, put that in the bubble. I am so stressed I want to cry again. Okay, that was for L. So I have Reedy and then Daisy, okay? Who else is here? Oh, yeah, Bree. I wrote you down once. Okay. Reedy, since you've got your question up, yeah. Let's see what's coming up. It's these three. Okay. Five of Cups. Okay, so the first card is the Page of Cups. Okay. This is somebody that's coming in to offer something of an emotional nature. Could be an apology, but it could be somebody offering something more. I have the Six of Swords. Okay, look at this. The Six of Swords is coming out of troubled waters into smoother waters. Okay, it may be even taking a trip. Okay. But for some reason, we've got the Five of Cups here. Okay. Okay. I have to use my pendulum for that question. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. That's crying over spilt milk. Okay. Don't look at things that have happened in the past. I want you to focus on the potential of things coming forward, things happening. Okay. I don't want you to look at things that have happened in the past. And let me grab my pendulum, hon. But there's the potential of something good. Where's my pendulum? Oh. Well, that's not good. It's over here. Never mind. Okay. Okay, permission to ask questions. Okay. What is his name again, Bridie? He's not a twin flame. Is he a karmic? Is he a soulmate? He's a soulmate. I show he's a soulmate, hon. Okay, hold on. I got my little list. Touche. Okay. Daisy, you're next, hon. get no. I get no, Riddy. Maybe that's why you're crying over spilt milk. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Daisy, Bree, and Tush. Toos. Toos. Tuse. Who else is here? Anybody else? Nobody ever answered me. Did you guys get notifications I was on tonight? Because it just seems like everybody didn't start coming in till an hour and 15 minutes after. Okay, Daisy. Yeah, I think we're going to end up talking to Daisy. I have the Ace of Swords. This is new beginnings after all the struggles. Okay, this is trying to get this. I should have got a plain piece of paper. Okay, Ace of Swords. New beginnings after all the struggles. But I think more you're tapping into, okay, Donna, you're tapping more into your spirituality, okay? Can't make a choice, can't make a decision, stuck in your head, okay? Lots of conflict and competition going on right now, okay? All up in the air. Everything's all up in the air. And I'm going to pull one more card because I don't like to end like that. Nine of Swords, okay? This is a completion, but this is still being stuck in your head. Can't make a choice, can't make a decision. You feel like you have a bunch of stuff coming at you from all kinds of directions. Okay? Doesn't give me a person. This is all internal stuff. This is all internal stuff, hon. And Donna wanted some cards. We'll talk after, Daisy. Okay, Bree, you're next. This is all an internal process. Swords are all up in your head. Okay. Okay, now I put those cards in different spots in the deck, and they're the same place again. So I'm going to redo it. 3. Well, Daisy, you've been going through a lot, hon. Leon is Leo, Bulldog. Bree. Same card that came up last time. Okay, I think that's the devil. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, that is the devil. Okay. First card up, hun, is is the Star card. There's lots of healing going on, lots of emotional balance, okay? This is healing emotions and desires. Feeling very, very vulnerable. I know, but it takes time to heal and grieve, Daisy. So, yeah. Lots of good things here, Bree. This is a wish card, too. But then I have the Devil card. Okay, it could be something passionate, it could be something codependent. We just kind of talked about that, okay? But the thing is, what kind of negative self-talk are you giving yourself? Okay? We were just talking about this, Bree. Points of view, belief systems, everything. Okay? This is all those, everything that we're taught. We've been talking about this all night. You know, all those points of view, okay, belief systems, everything that holds you back, everything that keeps you from living your life. But then I have the Six of Wands, okay, overseeing all of that. This is, to me, this is moving forward. This is success. Okay? Lots of good things. Yeah, put him in the bubble. That's a good idea. Okay? But yeah. I like this. Six of Wands. Okay. Who's next? Tooth was next. You've done put him on hold. Okay, Donna, let's do yours while we're waiting for Tooth to come back. He is a stalker. Donna, you still here? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Tinky. Tinky. Are you okay? I think my dog's losing her hearing. You okay? She sounded like she couldn't breathe, Donna. Oh, I'm thinking so. Okay, so first card up is, let me see. Let me make sure. What's number 4? I have to look him up because these symbols are different. Temperance. Okay. Lots of healing, lots of connectivity, lots of love here, okay? Have some patience. Lots of healing going on here, okay? Then I have, this could be him or you, the Queen of Wands. Someone very passionate, very creative, has a lot of imagination. Okay? Emotionally mature. And then I have the World. This is a completion. It's a new beginning. This is moving into a new life, completing the lessons learned and moving into a new life, a new beginning. Okay, so I do think he will propose. You're welcome. We'll see if Tooth comes back. Tooth, are you here? I didn't mute anybody, honey. I didn't do it. I was doing readings. Ungage. Are you Tooth come back? Oh my goodness. Are you talking to Tooth? Tooth is supposed to be next. Okay, yeah, because Tooth is next. Okay. I have the Hermit card. I have the Two Pentacles. And I have the Tower. Okay. So the Hermit is telling me, okay, the Hermit is telling me that you need to take time to go within and know thyself. You need to know what you want. You need to know who you are so people don't knock you off balance, okay? You have to know who you are so you can go out and shine your light in the world. And then I have the Two of Pentacles. There's a need for balance, okay? It may be okay, there's a need for balance financially, okay? Okay, if you're going to talk to my moderators like that, I'm not going to do a reading for you. My moderators are there for a reason, okay? But if you're going to be rude to my moderators, then I'm not going to do them. Okay? But there's a need for a financial balance here, but I do show that something's coming in to disrupt everything. Okay? The Tower is coming in to shake everything up. Okay. Okay. Actually, I've got everybody on the list. Who did I not get? Did I get everybody? Can somebody give me a time frame for when this new love is coming in? Yes, I can ask the pendulum something, hon. What would you like to know? Yes. What would you like to know, hon? Universe doesn't have a time frame. Does Bree Aquarius have psychic powers? Yes. I didn't even need the pendulum for that, hon. We all have psychic abilities. We all can tap into our intuition. We have all the gifts. Okay? We all have the gifts. We have the ability to have all the gifts that the Bible talks about. It's our belief systems of what we can and can't do. Does that make sense? If you don't believe that you can do healing, then you're not going to be able to do healing. But we all have those abilities. So don't ever doubt that, hon. Okay, Tiffany, yeah. Tiffany's in the ER. She thought it was appendicitis, but there's a huge mass over her right ovary, causing it to be double in size. There are cysts and ruptured cysts on or around the ovary as well. I need surgery to remove my right ovary. I might as well just ask them to remove both and just hit menopause already. I'm having more problems than my 81-year-old grandmother. They want me to go to the OB/GYN this coming week to set up a date for surgery ASAP. She was so worried about not being here tonight that she messaged me. She says, tell everybody hi for me. So we're all sending prayers and healing too. Okay. I'm going to tell her everyone's sending prayers. She just went through surgery. She just had, yeah, major surgery, and she's got another surgery for her hip scheduled. This is a hard year for all of us. All of us, hon. All of us. And it's time for all of us to step into our power. It's all of us to find out who we are. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Bulldog's been going through it like big time. Anything I think that I'm going through, she's been going through some big time stuff. She needs to get out of Florida. She's just so ready for a new beginning. Wow. I pulled some cards for me. That's crazy. So this is what my cards are saying. 7 of Wands. Feeling like I have a lot of things coming at me. Feeling defensive. Ace of Cups. New beginnings in love. New beginnings in self-love. And another ace. Ace of Wands. New beginnings is something passionate, creative. Thank you, ladies, for doing readings for me tonight. That's nice for a change. No, I didn't ask for a time frame. I keep thinking there's going to be a major shift around my birthday next month, the end of the month. All right, Casey, you have a good night. We'll see you Sunday night, maybe? Let's see if it'll give me a time. Yes. Winter. So pentacles are winter. Or it could be 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. Yeah. Old Doug's been telling me October. Yes, Casey, have a good night. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Winter. Yeah. That's why she's on the. That's why she's on. So, did you set a date for your wedding, Casey? No wonder you're so happy. I asked you why you were so happy. I kind of had a feeling. Did you set a date for the wedding? Waiting for the right guy. I thought you had the right guy. Nothing official. I think he's thinking about it. Page of Wands. Yes, manifesting does work. Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah. What state are you in, Casey? Jersey. It would be nice to take a trip up there for the wedding. I'm excited for you, girl. At least you're to the stage where you're talking. That's cool. I'm happy for you. Somebody's getting their happily ever after. We all needed to hear that. Tell him you want to get married next to a mountain stream and fly out here. Yes, she does deserve it. Yes, she does. Bride of Frankenstein. You should get married at the hotel, the Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel. That's where they filmed the movie The Shining. That place is haunted. Yeah, tell him you want to get married at the Stanley Hotel. Yeah, Vegas. I didn't sleep from 1 to 4 this morning. You have a good night, and we'll see you Sunday night, hon. Yes. Good night, hon. You have a good sleep. What did Elle tell you, Bulldog? I probably missed that. Oh. Yeah. So she saw him going to jail too? Yeah. Elle, you have me all excited. I kind of gave up. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll get some sleep tonight. No, you got enough things going on just trying to get through school, girl. Yeah, I think I've pretty much done that. It's like, no, I don't deserve any of this. I deserve somebody that loves me as much as I love him, you know? And him pulling this BS is not acceptable. I think part of it is because he's stalking you. Hold on, guys. I gotta close the door. It's getting cold. Oh, Hold on, silly girl. Do you want to step on my puppy? He's been stalking you for over a year, huh? It's a lot scary. Tiffany said, thank you, everybody, for the prayers. I don't know if my phone is cracked or if that's a scratch. Huh. So let me ask you this, ladies. If you had 9 ice creams to choose from, which one would you pick? There's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mint chocolate chip, cookie dough, cookies and cream, butter pecan, rocky road, or pralines and cream. Pistachio. Pistachio wasn't on the list. Cookie dough. Mine would be a toss up between strawberry and rocky road. Butter pecan. You know, it's funny on my Facebook, it seems to be a cross between butter pecan and rocky road. Cookie dough. You've never had none of them? I can't eat cookie dough. I can eat the rocky road. Well, you've had vanilla, haven't you? You don't like the pecan, that's too sweet. So vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mint chocolate chip cookie. I haven't had that for years and years and years. Cookie dough, cookies and cream. Those two I can't eat. I don't think I've ever had. Butter pecana is good. Rocky Road, and I don't think I've ever had pralines and cream. Vanilla's good because you can put your own strawberries and blueberries and raspberries and everything all in that. I get in the next 6 months, Bulldog. And I still get that part of the reason that he's going to go to jail is for harassing you. That's too long. Girl, I get he's going to go to jail for 15 years. Just the harassment and the just the harassment alone is a lot. That's not long enough. Honey, you probably moved away and own your own house. Maybe living here in Colorado by then. That's not long. She's so funny. Not long enough. Oh, where's my Facebook? Does Jay think that Bulldog is his twin flame? No. Does he think she's his soulmate? Yes. I don't think he understands the concept of twin flame. And I kind of get the feeling that this is something that's continued from a past life. I think you guys have probably done this through several lifetimes. Yeah, I'm just. And Bree and I were talking earlier, Al, about, again, reclaiming our power, and we don't have to put up with this crap from our twin flames, you know? I don't see him trying to harm you. But he will continue to harass you. Yeah. And she's got, and what's nice is her apartment building has some security too. Okay, ladies, maybe we should wrap it up for the night. Bulldog, use the bubble technique. Clear as much as that. Yeah. Clear that you're always being taken advantage of, for one thing. Clear how that woman made you feel. Because you could just feel the feelings and put it into the bubble, hon. and the frustration you're feeling with what's his name. Okay, put that in there too. Yeah, you can clear emotions, feelings, uh, statements. Yeah, you can clear all that stuff, hon. Points of view, belief systems. Yeah. I had a gal yesterday that messaged me that wasn't able to sleep because she's been feeling a bunch of fear. She goes, I don't know how to do the bubble technique. So I sent her the video. And she says, wow, I could feel that energy shift. And she messaged me this morning. She goes, thank you. I actually slept all night. I didn't even think about doing that at 1 o'clock this morning. I was so frustrated. I'm gonna clear some stuff before I go to bed. I put it up there for you guys to share, you know? Yep. That's an awesome video. And Bree, if you want to go in and look again, I'm pretty sure I put one up on cutting cords. You can put your X in the bubble too. Yeah, it's just the universe is simple. It's us that complicate things. And I keep encouraging you ladies to watch What the Bleep Do We Know. It's an hour and a half on the shorter version, okay? I guess it was just the 3-hour one, I think, had a lot of extra stuff on it. Yeah. Yeah. And there's one in there on that I put in on Florence Scovel Shinn, and she talks about the game of life. Some very, very basic spirituality from the 1920s to 1940s. You want to connect the chords. The raccoons are out here. I hear them chittering. I had a baby raccoon out here the other night running around all over from door to door, and it was chittering, and I went and talked to it, and it come up and looked at me on the porch and went off looking for its mama. But you keep doing it after, yeah. Yes, put that in the bubble too. The name of the book that I got the bubble tech, oh, the name of the book that I got the bubble technique from, it's by Gary Sinclair. It's called Healing Emotions in Minutes. So, yeah, emotions, thoughts, feelings, belief systems, everything, it'll clear it. First time I ever did it, I cleared something. It receded into the background and something else moved in, and I said, huh? So I looked over here and there was a whole line of stuff that my body was ready to clear. And I said, wow. So I cleared a bunch of stuff, and then my body said, okay, no more today. So I'm thinking they're getting a lot of ear infections because nobody wants to hear the crap that's going on right now. The politics are just crazy. The virus is just crazy. The Biology of Belief, yeah, that's a good book. Have you read it yet, hon? I need to get a hold of Tatty this week and see if she's up for Wednesday nights, and then we'll figure out a time. What time is good for you in the evenings? Because Casey is 2 hours ahead of us, and Tatty's an hour behind us. And I figured maybe Wednesday nights we could do that. Yeah, Bruce Lipton's got some awesome stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to get through some books on. I can't settle down and read anything spiritual right now. It's like I need a break. I'm reading all these stupid, silly little romances just for a break here. But I need to sit down and I want to start going through. I need to go back through my papers and stuff because the archangels come in on different rays. We have the 7 main rays, and we come in on different rays when we're born in order to learn different lessons. That's part of the problem. Part of the, not the problem, but part of the process. Astrology is a part of it, numerology, what color we come in, what lessons we agreed to. It's a whole process. What I should do some research on the Akashic records, and we could talk about that. I need to go back and read that book again. Remind me, Bulldog, and maybe one day next week we can sit down and we can do an Akashic record reading to see what's going on between you and Jay. That would be interesting to see. But I'm warning you, you have to have questions. It is not like doing the cards. I cannot give you information if you don't ask. So you have to have lots and lots and lots of questions. I had a lady come in. I told her, you have to have lots of questions. She came with 3 questions. She goes, I thought that was a lot. No. I would think probably 20, 30 questions. Okay. But remind me, because we'll schedule a day sometime next week, and I have to look at see what day my doctor's appointment is too, and because I have to go through the preparation, I have to go through ask the permission and tap into the records. Okay. I peeled off all my fingernail polish because of painting pictures. I'm trying to do a sunset for my grandson. Okay. It would be Wednesday evenings, okay? So I will get a hold of Tatty and see what she says. And the first class will probably read the intro and the first chapter. So, yeah. 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 Okay, ladies, I guess we're going to sign off for tonight. It's been 3 hours. And like I said, we started out talking about angels, and that's at the beginning of the night. And you ladies never did tell me. Did you guys get notifications? Because I was looking at my Facebook, my Gmail, and it's not showing any notifications at all. Okay, everybody, you all have a good night. No notification. Yeah, and there's no way to get a hold of freaking YouTube either. See, no notification. Okay, I will be here Sunday night. I will see you guys then. You all have an awesome weekend. Bree got one. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, everybody have a good one. Everybody have a good night, and I will talk to you on Sunday. Okay? Namaste.